Hey everybody, welcome back again. So in this particular video, I'll be sharing you few ideas and few points that will help you to stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. I think this is one of the major issues that we are facing, that we are translating in our head. And if you're doing it, so watch this video till the end. My name is Vinny Dolpuri, and on this channel we learn about communication skills, English speaking skills, and a lot of things we learn on this channel. Okay, so let me move on to the topic that I want to speak to you, which is, first of all, we'll be discussing about the translation, what issues that we actually faced, and after that I'll give you 3 to 4 tips that will help you to get rid of this problem and to start thinking in English. And before that, please keep this thing in your mind, that if you are not practicing it, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. I have practiced it a lot, and I've seen many people who are speaking good in English, they have also practiced it, and that's why they are able to speak fluently in the language. Because when you are thinking in English, definitely you will produce English. Okay, that's how you will start speaking in English. So listen to this attentively, and just don't listen this up, but also try to implement all those things. So I've jotted down everything. Now let's talk about it. So first of all, translation needs time. Don't ever think that translation is something like, if I'm giving you these all tips and tricks regarding your translation and you are just listening it, and overnight you're going to start speaking in English and you will stop translating in your head. Nothing is going to happen like that. But yes, if you're practicing it regularly, it will going to happen. It will definitely going to happen, because translation actually needs a lot of time. And the second thing is that sometimes mistranslation also happens. It happens. Okay, when you are translating something in English, in your native language to English, mistranslation happens. Okay, you are translating like you're learning grammar rules and everything, and then you are just translating in the language, and that is ruining your English speaking skills. Definitely and surely it is ruining your English speaking skills. But what you want to do is to conquer the English speaking skills, right? You want to do it, so you have to practice it and try these tips. Okay, so let's move on to the tips. I know I'm not very clear to the point. I'm still a learner, but I'm just keep trying by making all these videos. Okay, so let's move on to the first point. And by the way, I have just I often read articles in English, so I have stumbled upon this amazing article from, I think, I didn't remember the name of the website. Amazing website. I've read that article and I thought, why not I make a video on this particular topic, and that's why I have jotted down all these tips and everything, and that's why I'm speaking in front of you and making a video on this. Okay, so the first point is, think in words. Okay, think in words. What you have to actually do is to, when you're practicing it, don't try to make sentence, don't try to strike a conversation. You don't have to do it. Okay, firstly and specifically, you have to think in words. Okay, so let me give you an example, because example clarifies this point. So if I'm sitting in this particular room, if I want to practice my English speaking skills, or if I'm just want to practice this and stop translating these things in my mind, what I will do is to, first I will think in words. So in this particular room, what things I'm just saying, and I want to just only use the words, I'm not going to use a sentence. So in this particular room, I'm seeing a pillow, so in my head I will say, okay, pillows and doors. Okay, cupboards. I've seen the chair. Okay, now I've seen different charts. I've seen the frame. I've seen the photograph of God. I've seen this watch. Okay, I've seen my dress over there. Okay, so all these kinds of things are, whatever things, I'm just looking around the room. I'm just trying and saying this in English, like in English, in words. Okay, whatever I'm saying. So that's how, wherever you are sitting, maybe you're sitting in garden, maybe you're sitting in your balcony, wherever you are sitting, wherever you are moving here and there, you could just say these things. Now second tip is, think in sentences. Now when you are keep on practicing this, definitely words will come up to your mind automatically, and you will start translating in the sentences. Now again in your room or wherever you are seeing, like if you're in garden, maybe the best example. So if you're sitting in a garden, maybe you are seeing this, that children's are playing, especially in gardens we have seen that children's are playing. So you could say children's are playing, she's playing football, okay, he's on the ladder, okay, there's one big tree. Now you have to keep this thing in mind कि आपको simple sentences बनाने हैं छोटे छोटे, don't need to complicate it, okay. So you have to make a simple sentence. So I will try and saying the simple sentence, like in my room, maybe in a hall my grandma is sitting, she is watching news. In news, she's watching news, there are beautiful flowers, okay, there's one beautiful bird, like very simple sentences, okay, you have to do it. I hope you're getting my point, and you have to practice it step by step, okay. Don't skip any step, because these are the three steps and the three most crucial ones. Now the last one is think in conversations. Now the conversation parts come, because as I told you that whatever you do, the main thing comes is your conversation, because at the end, long story short, what you want to actually conquer, you want to conquer your English speaking skills, you want to conquer your communication skills, right? So that's why you need to strike a conversation. Now definitely maybe in your home, if there's somebody who can speak in English and sorry, if somebody wanted to speak in English and want to improve their English, so you can join a group with them and try every single day to strike a conversation. Simple sentences, don't need to complicate anything, don't need to use lavish words and everything like that, okay. Because as you are a beginner, so you have to use simple words and simple sentences. Now if you don't have anybody to speak with, I have already speak with, I've already made a video on this, two free, two to three, I think two applications I've talked about, in which you can you can practice your speaking skills, and you can talk with anybody all around the world. And in my further videos I'll be telling you more applications, okay, which will help you to improve your speaking skills, especially for those who do not have anybody to speak with. So go and check that video out, it is in the description below. So I think that's how you can strike a conversation, okay. Even you can, my next tip I think for you, I think conversation you can make by two ways. I have written it down, like you can strike a conversation with yourself, okay. First you need to do is to strike a conversation with yourself, not others, with yourself. So you can predict and imagine a situation, you are standing in front of 1,000 people and maybe 500 people as per your desire. So you're standing in front of them, so just try and write down some topic, and whatever topic do you like, whatever your desire is, so write down the topic and start speaking on the topic. Imagine that situation in your mind, or maybe out loud is also a very good a very important thing. So you can start speaking even after watching this video. If you like the, if you like my video, you can do this thing, write down the topic that I've told you, when I've give you the subtitles of that also, main important subtitles of the topic. So you can write it down and start speaking. As I'm explaining to you, you can also explain it. This is how you are communicating with yourself. And the next step is you can communicate with others. Now if you have practiced it several times, okay, few months, now you can just start practicing with others. That's how you improve. And my last one is learn deeply. If you go, because translation is something where you have to go deeply into it, right? So go deeply into it and learn it. And if you're making mistake, again I'm telling you, mistakes are part of your learning. Don't be afraid of your mistakes, okay. Try to embrace all those mistakes and rectify it. I hope you got my idea. My most three important steps I've already told you: to think in words, think in sentences, and think in conversations. And conversation is divided into two, which is you can talk to yourself first, and finally talk with others, okay, and then learn deeply. I hope you got my points, and if you like the video, please share it with someone who actually wanted to hear this, okay. And I have made a several video on this. It's my new journey that I'm just sharing new ideas and innovations with you. If you like it, follow my channel. And